Emily Armstrong was thrust into the spotlight in 2024 when she became Linkin Park's new singer. But just who is she? From her association with a controversial religion to her support of a disgraced former TV star, there's a lot you don't know about her. It all began when Emily Armstrong got a guitar for her 12th birthday. From there, her passion for music blossomed, and she eventually dropped out of La Cañada High School in California to pursue her passion full-time. Before she began playing in a band with Susie Medley in 2003, she was doing singer-songwriter stuff, as she told El Paso Times in 2012. After riding with Medley under the name Epiphany, the pair played their first show at an LA nightclub in 2005, renaming the group Dead Sarah that same year. Dead Sarah ended up opening for bands like Muse and The Used, but it's passion that's always driven Armstrong. She told El Paso Times, "It's therapy for me. It's the one thing that really keeps me motivated in life in general." Now she fronts Linkin Park. Even before joining the group, however, Linkin Park was a part of her musical journey. When she was young and starting to play with other musicians, Armstrong loved their massively popular debut album, Hybrid Theory. She told Zane Lowe on his Apple Music One podcast, "That was the moment where I was like, I want to sing and scream one step closer. I was like, I could do that. And at the time, I wasn't even a good singer. I was a guitar player in a band, and I just loved being in a band. And I was like, I could do that."
It gets to this point and just being like, this is crazy.
Armstrong grew up in Los Angeles, the entertainment capital of the world. Many aspiring musicians and actors moved to the city for its vibrant creative energy and the allure of possible connections in the industry. But Armstrong, it seems, wishes she was born elsewhere. She said on the Bringing It Backwards podcast, "I feel like I would have been better off growing up somewhere like Franklin. You know what I mean? I love a smaller town. I don't know, like for family and stuff like that." Franklin is a census-designated place in Sacramento County, and the 2020 decennial census put its population at 167. She later added,
When I go to a smaller town, I'm like, God, it's so much more like homey.
Armstrong says she likes the diversity of bigger cities, but noted that before she was in high school, her parents sent her to a boarding school in Santa Clarita because of the high crime rate in LA. She recalled, "And then there I learned to play guitar and just kind of hunkered down a little bit. I was able to just kind of hone in and focus, and I just made a band, and that's all I did there." Armstrong has faced accusations of being involved with the Church of Scientology. On August 24, 2013, she attended its Celebrity Center 44th Anniversary Gala in Los Angeles. She also appeared in a photo from the event alongside Cedric Bixler Zavala, a former Scientologist and the lead singer of the Mars Volta. According to Vox, her involvement with the religion overlapped with Bixler Zavala's. The outlet also says her parents were reportedly both part of the faith. Per his Substack, Scientology watchdog Tony Ortega spoke to a former follower of the doctrine, Mike Rinder. Mike Rinder told him that Armstrong's mother, Gail, was part of the church's Sea Organization, or Sea Org. She was also senior consulting editor of the church's magazine, Freedom, as of 2003, per its website. Elsewhere, former Scientologist Serge Del Mar said on his YouTube channel that he knew Armstrong when he was a child, and at the time she was a Scientologist just like him. Giovanni Ribisi, an actor and Scientologist, also directed the video for Dead Sarah's Something Good. As reported by the Bay Area Reporter, Armstrong identifies as queer, and she has expressed support for the LGBTQ+ community. In 2016, she appeared to be dating model Kate Harrison. The pair never publicly confirmed their relationship, but if they were together, it seems it didn't take. According to Elle, as of May 2024, Harrison had been dating actress Chloe Grace Moretz for several years. On X, Ollie Hope, content manager for gaming outlet GG Recon, defended Armstrong in the wake of criticism for her reported ties to Scientology. He claims she is openly gay and openly supports LGBT rights. Actor Danny Masterson was best known for his role as Stephen Hyde in That 70s Show. Until 2017, that is, when news surfaced of a Los Angeles Police Department investigation and allegations of rape that 4 women had leveled against the star. In May 2023, he was found guilty of 2 counts of rape and sentenced 30 years to life in prison. During the high-profile trial, Armstrong was one of his supporters. After Linkin Park announced Armstrong as its new singer, Cedric Bixler Zavala, the husband of Masterson accuser Christine Carnell Bixler, claimed that the musician supported the actor amid the rape allegations. Armstrong took to social media to address the claims. And though she didn't mention the star by name, she said she regrets her decision to support him. She wrote in an Instagram story, "Several years ago, I was asked to support someone I considered a friend at a court appearance and went to one early hearing as an observer. Soon after, I realized I shouldn't have." She continued to say she always tries to see the good in people, but misjudged him and has not had any contact with him since. She went on to add, "Unimaginable details emerged and he was later found guilty. To say it as clearly as possible, I do not condone abuse or violence against women, and I empathize with the victims of these crimes. If you or anyone you know has been a victim of sexual assault, help is available. Visit the Rape, Abuse, and Incest National Network website or contact RAIN's National Helpline at 1-800-656-HOPE, 1-800-656-4673.